Welcome guys. So in the new update, we have a new mode called Traverse, INSECTOID. You can become an insect in this mode. And also there is a new glitch to get unlimited amount of flare drops. You can get as many as flare drops with this glitch, which I will show you later in this video on how you can get unlimited flare drops. But first let me give you introduction on this new Traverse mode. The first thing you would notice is that there are 5 new icons in the map. Those are labs or research center. You will get a decent amount of loot here. But currently they are hot drops, so most people will land here, and finding a gun is big challenge. If you're lucky you might get one. And when you're in the lab, there is this machine which is going to make you smaller. You need to get inside of this machine and then click on the transform button. Now you will transform into a small insect example like this. But sometimes when you click on the transform, it just disappears. If it does disappear for you, then turn off your gyroscope and now try again. But when you're transforming you need to make sure that you don't move. If you move even slightly it's going to cancel the transformation, so you have to stand still until the transformation is completed. And there is a glitch to get unlimited number of flare ammo. For this you need a flare gun. You don't need the ammo. If you do have it, then drop it on the floor and now go into the machine and transform yourself into an insect. And go out from the machine for a second and get back into the machine and transform into your normal form. Now you will get the flare gun with ammo in it, and you can do this as many times as you can. But sometimes it says excessive use of transformation device places a heavy burden on the body. Please try again later. So after about 10 or 20 seconds later, give another try. You will transform into an insect and then transform back into the normal form and enjoy the flare drops. By the way, this is a glitch, so by the time you're watching this video, this glitch may or may not be working, so it's not 100% guaranteed that this glitch will work, but I will keep it updated in the comment section. And when you turn into an insect, you will get a tiny rocket launcher, or whatever that weapon is called, and you can shoot an unlimited amount of bullets, but it doesn't really deal that much damage when you're shooting a normal human player. It does like 5% damage and sometimes 10% when you headshot them, so it's kinda useless shooting at normal human players since it doesn't deal good amount of damage. But when you're fighting against other insect players, your rocket launcher will track the enemy and deals a really good amount of damage. It takes on average 2 shots to kill them. But the most annoying part is that shooting at these tiny enemies or insects is really hard. I mean, I miss all my bullets because these insects are so tiny, and also I think that aim assist doesn't work on the insects, so it's gonna be even harder to kill the insect player unless you become one yourself. So I would recommend using explosives such as grenades, as they are more effective to kill the insectoids. And also you can use a gas can explosion to kill insectoids. Bait them into coming near a fuel can and blow it up. It will deal a huge amount of damage to the tiny insects. And also the spawn rate of the pans in labs are very high, so you can use those to hit the insects, and one single hit with a pan will kill the insectoid. So if you are an insectoid, stay away as possible from pans. And now to the teleportation. You can teleport through a portal from one lab to another lab, but only possible when you're an insectoid or tiny insect. And when you become an insect or insectoid you can collect some dust particles or the Luminator, which you can use them later to buy stuff from the Luminator shop. You can buy armor, health, guns as well as airdrop weapons and a lot of stuff. If you go out from the lab while being in insect form, you will see a red zone. It kinda looks similar to blue zone, but it's actually a quantum field. If you cross that area, you will lose your ability to maintain the insectoid form. And after 10 seconds you will turn back into the normal human form. If you're flying too high you might fall down and die due to the fall damage, so be careful of that. So you gotta remember few things. The lab will stop working if you're in a blue zone. You can't transform yourself into an insectoid nor teleport, so the lab stops working in blue zone. And use explosives such as grenades, gas cans or the pan to kill insectoid enemies, it's much easier. And lastly, the unlimited flare ammo trick not just works with flare guns, it works with almost any weapon.